And it is... eh, it is rather much embarrassing. Let's see here now. Alright, so I am about to play Codefourgaming King of the Hill again. The reason for that is very, very simple, but it's also one of the most complex decisions I've ever made, and it'll take me several hours of explaining to go over exactly why I've decided to do this thing again, which I am doing at this juncture. And basically it boils down to a little something I like to call I wanted to. Now, I know that this may strike you as something absolutely absurd. Like, what is this man? What is the purpose of this? What is he? Was he insane that he would want to do something of this nature? Did you hear it tapping? Anyways, so yeah, I'm about to do that sort of thing momentarily. The problem being that anyways, main game. Let's go for it. Oh shit! By the way, the admins are on, which is part of the reason I wanted to play. Because that's gangsters shit. Well, we're off on the right foot. You'll notice I have the moss on my back now. And the reason for that is very simple. I'm very tired of just being a normie and not doing anything whatsoever that is exciting or contributing to everybody, or in general making me distinct from the random guns and boots that populate this team, because I think of myself as more of a hero character than that shit. And so, yeah. I'm going to do this instead. It's going to torch my money, but it's better than being average. We'll put it that way. What am I gonna do? I am green team, so I can't go as a green thing. I'll go as freaking magenta. This way, I mean, I'm on the independent, so yeah, going as a magenta car. That right there will make me very much distinct. Make it very obvious that I'm hunting for anything that is one of the two simple colors that makes up that color as well. Skia, what in the absolute heckin' popper? It is so good to see you again. How you doing, buddy? It has been a while, absolutely. Hadn't seen you around, hadn't talked to you, hadn't seen you in the Discord. Good to have you back, bud. What are you doing? What have you been doing? I need to get a drink. My mouth is dry. So let me dry it out even more with Coke, which does nothing for hydration, but I drink it anyways because I'm an imbecile. Hadn't seen you streaming on Twitch any lately. Hadn't seen the box fighting that was actually enough to make Fortnite interesting for me. Hadn't seen you playing Siege. Going pretty good for me. I have been at a warehouse job the past, I want to say, month and a half, and it's going along fairly decently, except for all of the immense amount of rain that has been plaguing the job site and messing with the concrete people who are trying to pour slab without it being dissolved by, shit, that's a satchel. And I'm just, like, I have absolutely no option but to run over. What the fuck? Anyway. Also messes with the people who want to hang sheetrock because they don't want to hang sheetrock in a building that is still leaking. Motherfucker, I couldn't run him over. Alright, well, all I've got to do is look up and see where that vehicle is. Still owe me the... Yes, for God's sake, I owe you a Coca. We've been talking about that for so long! And I still have yet to make good on the offering. I will get it one day. So you quit Siege and Fortnite, then what do you play now? If you're looking, if you're in the market for a new FPS game, I would certainly suggest, or TPS game if you're playing Fortnite, but I would definitely suggest Arma 3. For the low, low cost of $30. You can get Arma 3 and play on any of the servers that allow just the base gameplay. Which is a lot of them. Shit. 2 years since you stopped playing Siege? I thought it's been sooner than that. I could have swore I was in a Discord with you whenever you were playing Siege with some people. As a matter of fact, I thought we played Siege together within the last 2 years. Am I that old that I don't remember that accurately? Like, man, you're making me feel like an old man here. I'm 26. I'm starting to feel geriatric. Trying right now to go back to the red spawn Vic, provided it hasn't moved, which it probably has. And I would love to be able to shoot it from long distance. What I should have done the first time was ram it. To hopefully, I would kill myself in the process, but I would damage it enough that nobody would be able to just spawn haphazardly into it. It would put it at a, put it in a state of needing to be repaired. If I got lucky, I could hit it at an angle and catapult it. There's a specific way you can smash into another vehicle to make it fly, and I have a suspicion that it's not based on RNG. I feel like there's got to be a technique that you can use to pit maneuver a vehicle of the spawn variety and actually make it... There it is. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, is that it? There's got to be a way to pit maneuver a vehicle and actually force it to fly. That's not it, but they were anticipating their return because they had a satchel charge waiting on me, so where did they move it to? I see my previous vehicle's missing all of its tires. I see another person here. Ex-Solidus. Shit! Give me just a second, I will examine your thing that you said. I saw something about finders keepers. I will read it more in depth as soon as I can identify the red spawn Vic and either kill it or die myself. But yes, I am on Finders Keepers now. It is a pretty damn fun server, gotta say. It's slightly less intense than... Okay! Back up, back up, back up. What is going on? Fuck. I am at a perfect angle to not be able to move now. Unflip. Thanks. It landed on me. I would adore a revive. I just flipped my vehicle and it landed on my poor, small, but very intelligent noggin. That's where you went after AOG. Yes, I remember your Fox now. I remember your name. Yes, I am on Finders Keepers. And it is, like I say, not as intense as AOG. But, it is still a fun time, I gotta say. I've been enjoying it a good bit. I'll be, I wanted to play it tonight, but I just got to feeling pretty bad, and I didn't want to play it in a bad mind state so that I would then ascribe negative emotional connotations to that game, because I really want to get into that server and enjoy it. I'm not going to get tremendously invested in it like I was and still am in AOG. I just want to, you know, I want to goof around and see what all the server can offer me in the manner of serotonin, you know. But you were on Koth earlier, and I did see you, and I did mention that while I was playing. I saw you on, were you on Blue 4, I believe? And you actually, if I remember right, you landed a helicopter that I was flying, or you landed a vehicle I was riding around in. I'm not gonna get revived. But yeah, you did kill me at one point. Have they fixed the heli refuel issue? Literally have to put your nose on the pump. Even then, it was such a pain. I haven't tried to fly a heli yet. All I've been flying around in, and I mean that. That is literal. All I've been flying around in has been the very fast Bambi quad, which I was not prepared for. The also very fast Bambi bike. Okay. And then, anybody coming in this? There we go. There's one. Lorax, you coming with me? The hatchback. And then that weird, like, Volkswagen-y van. That was a lot of fun to drive around in until I got into it and actually drove it. Like, it looked like it would have been nice, but it's so damn slow, and it's an abomination on hills. Been 2 years since you owed me a Coke. I just saw that. Yes, it's been a little longer than I like to admit. But, one day, Skia, I imagine us at some point in a world where we can teleport things to each other through a service such as UPS or something to that effect, and whenever that day comes, I will absolutely teleport text you a can of Coke. So, the question that I would have with regards to the fuel pump, is it not set up on that server in such a way that you can refuel a vehicle by standing next to it with a full jerry can like you can on AEOG? Because that would be, although that is a terrible way to have to refill a helicopter with their gigantic fuel tanks, that would be the safe way to do it. Does anybody have Op4 Spawnvik marked? No, they don't. And I am not willing to jump down there. I'm already wasting 1,000 by using an airplane to get to the zone. If you see it, let me know. I don't see it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna try. I just want to fly, Daedalus. I have to try. Come on. This thing steers like a continent. At least it doesn't steer like an incontinent. It's not my cousin. That was funny, by the way. That Oh, and if you wanted to play now, you might not want to play now because it's late and because you've already played tonight. But yeah, folks, if you want to get on, I am on server 4 of the US variety. That's the spawn Vic. That's it right there. Shit. There it goes, baby! Number 1 spawn Vic John Wick right here. Well, the up for spawn Vic is very much dead at this juncture. Not that it matters, but, you know, it's a comfort thing. Jerrycans didn't work on helis last time. It's kind of sad, but I mean, everybody can't be AOG. There's got to be some trivial inferiorities to it that make it not as good as the best server in Europe. Oh! I got him still. Haha. Fuck you. I also don't think I'm gonna get revived there. You know, the exception to that, they'll get into the server again and be fully kitted is DayZ. Because it seems like every time I load back into a server on DayZ that I haven't played on in a while, but I was pretty kitted, I die almost immediately. Every time. Do we not have a spawn Vic even? No, it's a safe zone still. Fuck me. Let me look at laptop, kind sir. Thank you. I hate how finicky that laptop is. Damn it. Had to go for a bit. Now you have my undivided attention, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This evening I would like to draw your attention to the fellow on the defendant's stand. His name is Hummingbird. The accusation being landed inside of the zone when it is patently, blatantly, and freaking annoyingly obvious that he is not to be landed, but rather flown gently at a safe altitude above said safe zone. So, I mean, Your Honor, I do apologize. I meant objective area, not safe zone, for as much as the safe zone, it doesn't matter worth 2 shits. However, in the case of one's objective area, one would expect that one would be transported to such a location with accordance to the very widely, commonly, and, shall we say obviously known fact that landing a hummingbird of this stature, of this noise level, and general obnoxiousness would be most indignant. And indicative, mind you, of a rather boorish individual of ill repute whom once were dying to associate themselves with. Now, in the case of a smart individual, of a learned chap, shall we say, one would be of the inclination that allowing one's crew to drop from an altitude, parachuting themselves, scattering like salt into the ocean across the battlefield, would be a more prudent approach, for as much as one or two may lose their lives in the process. But instead of losing everyone at once, most will survive the encounter. Aha! Oh, we're done. Great. Haven't played Fortnite or Siege in a minute because I've been grinding Valorant and a bit of COD Cold War. Gotcha. 2 games I've never played. I lost a lot of money that match. I'll put up with it. Also, I gave myself a toothache talking like that for so long. But yeah, I've seen Valorant gameplay. It looks pretty decent as a modern take on CSGO, in my but I've never been able to stomach Call of Duty. Never have. I'm gonna go ahead and salute. Anybody buying an airplane? Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Edgar Allan Poe. Take us to the ends of the earth. Because that is where I will follow you. Also, that is a lot of people not doing anything. It disturbs me greatly. Disturbs me almost as much as the prospect of you actually giving me up or letting me down. I must say. Oh, there's a group? Aha! Accept. Not that this does jack shit. But, you know, it's a nice idea. Hey, look, I'm tied for third. Or I am third. I am the only person at third. I am the man. I am the one of whom the ancients spoke. If you would let me on the Tower 5, I would be forever in your debt. Still way too fucking short, god damn it. I know I hit it. I'll at least get an assist on the kill. Dude, everything about the parachute in general in Arma 3 is a train wreck. The parachute can kill you, for one thing, if it clips into you, which it can, because your parachute and you have two separate hitboxes. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure. I got the assist! Nice. I might respawn, I don't know. I'm in a bad spot. I've got two teammates that also, I just want to fall back into the truck and go for it. Nope, not gonna do it. I don't deserve this. I'm gonna go to server 2. Play on there. If I get team balanced again, I'm quitting. Not dealing with it. It's a stupid mechanic. Just take Blue 4 out of the game completely. They're losers. Server 2. There we go. 44 out of 90 people. That's gonna be a bit tough. How about EU5? Let's go with EU5. It puts me on Blue 4. I'm not dealing with it. Not dealing with it. It's not gonna happen! But yeah, the parachute is also almost impossible to steer. It's very cumbersome. It doesn't... There we go, OB4. Nice! It doesn't go where you think it's gonna go. There is a person in this game called I Love My Dick. And he's on the OB4 too. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that you feel that way about your own self, and you're not, uncomfortable in your own body image. But yeah, I definitely hate the parachutes. I don't know, I can't say that there's a way that you can improve them, because I'm not a programmer. How much is this game? The base game is $30. The base game on Steam, off of sale, not including the sales, is $30. The entire game, I don't know. I want to say it's like 180 something to get the entire game, all the DLCs and everything. But I got the game for pretty cheap because I got it on an 80% off sale, which is fantastic. It happens several times per year. Could you not, you level 6 fuckboy? So yeah, I would definitely say if you like if you like this, if you like the gameplay, give it a shot. But buy the base game, because you could play on this server and a bunch of different servers. Like C4G, without getting into Exile, is the most fun I have had on Arma 3. It is extremely upsetting sometimes. It can be very upsetting. For example, previous stream earlier, I say 14 because it felt like 14 or 15 or 20. I don't know how many, I didn't actually count, but I tried a bunch of times to get inside the zone, and mostly because of really bad helicopter pilots, or because of anti-tank missiles, I couldn't get in the zone. It was half an hour before I got into the zone. So there's its good days, and there's its soul-crushing days. But, I mean, you're going to have that with most games. Like, you have off days, you have on days. And today, first time around, if there was one thing about me that was on, it was that light switch over there. And, I mean, see, this right here. People fly hummingbirds one of two ways. They either fly them cautiously and correctly, or they fly them like blithering jackasses. They try and put salt on everything. They try and give it a little bit of mustard, and there's no good reason for it, and it pisses me the fuck off. Some of them, I will grant, have the skill to be able to fly with flourish. The vast majority of them don't, and have absolutely no business being on the internet to begin with, let alone flying a helicopter in which I am. Got here too late. Flying a helicopter in which I am. Observe as I fly a helicopter and demonstrate the correct way to go to the zone. I'll even allow people to join me if they are so inclined. But if you want to get into Exile, then you're going to need to download mods, which are Steam approved. So it's not like you're going to download a virus or something, like if you download the wrong shit for Warcraft. Where is the spawn Vic? Why are they all standing there? Oh, it's right there. Okay, I don't think anybody's coming. That's fine. But they have a bunch of different mods for the servers to be able to implement to change the game. AOG uses a bunch of different mods that enable you to play it like DayZ, but better. They have zombies added, they have different elements added, they have a base building system added, they have a base destruction system added, they have random vehicle spawns, different enemy team compositions that can pop up. AOG is my personal favorite Arma 3 server. And Finders Keepers, pretty damn good. It's not as good as AOG, but I mean that with no disrespect. I've done a very fine job with it. And right now I'm not playing AOG for several reasons. But after the server is wiped, I will definitely be able to. I mean, I'll probably screw it again just for shits and giggles, but I'm not going to build a base, I'm not going to build a team. The whole team system needs some work on that server before it's going to be something I try in earnest again. Did you get all the DLCs? The only ones I don't have, I do not have Art of War, which I need to get. I do need to get that because it's got a lot of good items and stuff in it. There's some items that Finders Keepers uses that are in the Art of War DLC that I can't, well, I can use, but I don't own the DLC. But that's the most recent one that just came out. But as I say, I bought all of the DLCs at an 80% off sale, so I did not pay the gosh awful amount to get the thing. And all DLCs really do is they just add items. They add campaigns too. If you want to play the single player campaign or co-op campaign, possibly, I don't know. I don't know if you can co-op the campaign. Then each different DLC. I shouldn't say each. Some of the DLCs add new single-player campaigns that are not just the base game single-player campaigns. And I hear that they're pretty fun. They're just not as good as the Arma 2 campaigns. I can't speak for it. I don't know. I've never played any of the campaigns. Oh, damn it! He ran and he died and I didn't get to kill him. Whatever. Do I hear a spawn pick? I do hear a spawn pick. There goes Blue 4. Fuck me. I don't have a rocket. It's a shitstorm, and here I am without an umbrella, as a very wise man possibly said. I think I just paraphrased the fuck out of that, but that's besides the point. Straight at it too. Fuck me. All right, we're done with this tonight. Not dealing with it. Don't deserve it. So with that being said, still play Apex? I haven't played Apex since it launched, buddy. To be honest with you, I downloaded it on Steam recently. The reason I downloaded it on Steam, I forget it gave me a default character, which was named Christopher, if I remember right. Which is really weird. Oh, there's Art of War. And it's playing music now. Reason to download it was because my cousin wanted to play it. He and a friend of mine. Why is my screen black? There it goes. I don't remember how long it's been, but he wanted to play it. He never did. He got out of it almost as soon as he got into it, for about the same reason that I got out of it. It's a Battle Royale. And they're all the same. I'm going to load these DLCs real quick. I'm going to stop the stream briefly. I feel like playing this now. Mostly because it's so much quieter and so much less annoying, and it doesn't have a team balancing thing, and I could just goof around and enjoy myself. So give me about, I'd say about 60 seconds, and I'll be back again, and we'll be playing Exile, and you can see my favorite aspect of this game. But with that being said, Skia, always a pleasure to have you, buddy. If you want to come back in about a minute or two, I'll be playing that. And Fox, good to see you again, buddy. Don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate you stopping by. And here we go.